A gleeful good morning to one and all. Every morning brings about a new opportunity. Every morning brings about a new chance for our development. With this positive thought, I wish a very gleeful good morning to one and all and welcome to Prerana YT with the most important topic of United Nations Organization. As a new no student, United Nations Organization, it's a very important topic of debate and discussion, not only for the student of plus two second year, but also for the students of political science, also for the students of each and every subject. Rather, I would say it's a common subject to know about this most important international organization as a citizen of the whole world. So we will discuss about United Nations organization thoroughly in this class, and I welcome you all in this class today. United Nations organization, as you know, it is an international organization and it was founded in the year 1945. And what was the most important aim of this international organization? Yes, to how to maintain international peace and security all over the world. Because when we see the post Second World War period, in that period of time, the whole world situation was under the grip of a deterioration. There we find life was fully insecure. The prosperity and development was at stake. So, in the post World War period, where life was totally uncertain and there was a cloud was prevailing over our head, in which period of time the Third World War may occur, and once again we will see that history of devastation and destructions that we have already seen in the first phase of 20th century. So, for this purpose, United Nations organization was formed in the year 1945 with the most collective attempts of 51 nation states of the world at San Francisco conference in the year 1945 on 24th October, mainly to maintain international peace and security in the whole world order and to give a life of safe and security to the whole world being. With this purpose, United Nations organization was came into exist. So students, the United Nations organization, it was a collective effort of 51 nation states of the world in its earliest days in the year 1945, 24th October. But till now, the member state has increased in its strength and now we have 193 member state. One more general knowledge questions you must also know. The headquarters of United Nations organization, earlier it was in Paris, but now it is in New York in UN Plaza. The headquarters of United Nations organization has been built there with 193 member states till now with its progressive strength. When we look back to the history of United Nations organization, as I have said you, it was formed after Second World War, to prevent a war in the future. And it replaced the League of Nations, and earlier its original members were the Soviet Union, China, France, United Kingdom, and United States of America. These were its founding members or the original members. Let's come to its objectives of UN. Peace and security, prevent conflict and ensure peace. So we'll not able to find no more work life situation in our future. We will have a safe world order for ourselves as well as for our next generation. Number two, protection of human rights. Protection of basic human rights for all. This was the most important objective of UN. Number three, to bring about international cooperation among nation states of the world and encourage international cooperation on world problems such as climate change, poverty, education, and all that. Number four, to bring about economic development and assist in economic and social development. And whenever the nation states they are finding any kind of economic problem, socio-economic problem, so the United Nations organization with its most important organ like ECOSOC or Economic and Social Council, along with its different specialized agency, it will try to mitigate the different social and economic problem. Number 5, humanitarian assistance. It offers assistance to the needy in time of disaster and crisis, whenever and wherever in any parts of the world, in any states. If they face any kind of humanitarian assistance and they are finding any kind of problem, then they must be ameliorate themselves from the scourges of disaster and crisis, because it also comes under the objectives of UN. So let's see what are the main organs of United Nations organization or the key bodies of the UN. First, General Assembly. The member states gather annually to deliberate on global issues, which happens to be the International Parliament or World Parliament or Town Meeting Hall of the World, it is also called as, where every member states they send their 5 representatives to this organ. So this is the largest world parliament in all over the world, where every nation states they send their 5 members to this largest organ or largest assembly of UN, who gather annually to deliberate on different global issues and how to develop the prospect of peace, prosperity, and development. The annual meeting of General Assembly always take all these issues very importantly. Thereafter, the Security Council. The Security Council, the second most important organ of United Nations organization, which most important responsibility to ensure international peace and security, with its 15 members, 10 non-permanent members and 5 permanent members. And as you know, the 5 permanent members are United States of America, Russia, France, England, and China. International Court of Justice, which happens to be the third important organ of United Nations organization, it settles legal issues between states. And you must also know that International Court of Justice, it is constituted with 15 judges for a term of 9 years, and they are having the most important responsibility to settle down legal issues between states. Number 4, the organ, that is ECOSOC, Economic and Social Council, and that is having the most important responsibility to bring about international economic and social cooperation. And last one, the Secretariat, which is charged with implementing the daily activities of the UN, having the most important responsibility of a Chief Secretary General, who is elected by the General Assembly on the recommendations given by the Security Council. So this is all about the 5 important organs of UN. Earlier, the United Nations organization had six organ with the trusteeship council, but after 1993 the trusteeship council is not in existence. So now we have only five organs of UN, and the UN also, for realizing its different aims and objectives, it is working to with different specialized agencies like IMF, International Monetary Fund, UNESCO, ILO, all that.